hit record now. I do thank you for joining me for this small webinar. I'm going to share my screen. This should be a fairly short presentation. This is just a presentation to help you understand how to submit your short-term rental taxes. Just for everyone's information, we do require taxes to be submitted quarterly as a minimum, but you can submit them monthly. And hopefully utilizing the portal, hopefully everyone gets used to it and can begin to use that moving forward. So I'm going to share my screen and we'll start with the homepage on the Town of Blue River. There's a couple of different places that you can go to access the portal. I'm just going to begin with the home screen, but you can also access the portal through short-term rentals as an option. You will see a button for taxes, paying your taxes, and submitting through there in the online portal. Again, you can access everything through the home screen and don't need to go any further than there. So I'm going to select online portal. We're trying to keep this symbol that is throughout the website continuous so that you are familiar with it. When you click on it, you will be redirected to our online portal page. Please note, I have heard from many of you at times that you come up with an error message. It doesn't go right away. It's a glitch that as the Town of Blue River, we can't fix. And a lot of times if you just refresh or go back in, you should be able to access it. I do recommend accessing everything off of a computer. You can access it off your phone. It is challenging doing it off of your phone. However, not impossible. Computer is always easiest. So once you're in here, you're going to want to go to login. Everyone, if you have a short-term rental license, you have a login. So do not go to register now. That is probably the number one item that we have run into is users creating secondary accounts that don't necessarily point to your license. So if you go here and you create an account, create a username and suddenly you can't see anything, this is why, because the username that you are trying to use or that you created doesn't point to your property. So if you don't know your username or would like it reset, let us know. We can let you know what your username is. We are trying our best to make them emails to be consistent. So we're going to log in. From here, it's actually pretty easy. If you want to see what you have for licenses, permits, anything like that, you're going to go to view my request, view business licensing for short-term rental licensing. You'll see the Town of Blue River. We actually hold 2 licenses. Not really, but for the purposes of this demonstration, we do. We can pull this up. And this is where you most likely, if you use the portal to renew your license, this is where you would have renewed it. You don't actually need to go through all of this to submit lodging tax reports. So to submit your lodging tax report, you're going to do this off of the home page. You're going to click on lodging tax report. You're going to select which application you are applying for. Keep in mind, when you applied for a short-term rental license, I went in and added a tax license. This is where your taxes are recorded beginning in 2022. So this is what, 2023. So this won't match your lodging license number, but it is tied to your lodging license. Confusing, I'm sure, and I apologize for that. The reporting cycle. If you're reporting monthly, you're going to select monthly. For reporting quarterly, you'll select quarterly. As we just started the year, we're going to start with monthly. And we're going to select for December. many of you are going to be going in this month reporting your taxes for the month of December, so that is what you're going to want to use. The reporting year. Do not, if you're reporting for December of 2023, you're going to put in 2023. Do not put 2024. It won't show up on your 2023 taxes. If you had no rentals, select 0 tax files. If you had some rentals, Town of Blue River, we were pretty busy. We rented our town hall for 20 days for a whopping tax revenue of $2,000. And you're going to submit that. So from here, you submit it if you're going to want to pay. So you can make a payment. It automatically takes you to the payment. You're going to submit that payment, which is going to redirect you. And I'm going to have to stop here because we're not going to pay, but it will then walk you through it. From there, you submit that payment, we get notification, and everything is done. So you are now complete with your lodging tax report. That is all you need to do. If you're submitting quarterly, all the fields that you see are required fields. So it will match all the requirements that we have for minimum days so that we can track that. We are able to pull reports for that. It will submit your total revenue, which we do see on our end, and that you have paid. Again, I hope this helps.